Hey everyone, Brandon here from TruckSafe. USDOT made a big announcement on September 2nd, 2025, which could reshape DOT mandated drug testing for CDL drivers going forward. That's what we're discussing in this video, so stay tuned and do us a favor by clicking those like and subscribe buttons below. Fentanyl, a synthetic opioid that's 50 times stronger than heroin, is driving the U.S.'s overdose crisis, with over 150 deaths reported daily. In its September 2nd notice of proposed rulemaking, the USDOT aimed to tackle this head-on by adding fentanyl and its metabolite, norfentanyl, to the list of substances tested for safety-sensitive roles, like CDL drivers. So why now? Well, the opioid crisis is hitting hard, and the USDOT is planning to align its regulations with new guidelines from the Department of Health and Human Services. They're proposing to test for fentanyl in both urine and oral fluid samples once oral fluid testing takes root, alongside the usual suspects: marijuana, cocaine, opiates, amphetamines, and PCP. For trucking, this means every mandated DOT test, pre-employment, random, post-accident, and others, could soon screen for fentanyl, assuming this proposal passes. According to the USDOT's data, around 6.9 million DOT drug tests happen yearly across all the modes of transportation. And based on results data, we could see around 11,000 fentanyl positives annually. That's a lot of potential drivers facing SAP evaluations and time off the road. The USDOT's proposal also raises the existing morphine cutoff to reduce false positives from non-illicit morphine use stemming from things like the consumption of poppy seeds. So what will this proposal mean for trucking? First, expect costs to rise. DOT estimates $18 million industry-wide, with lab fees up around $2 to $5 per test and MRO reviews at $13 a pop. Motor carriers will likely need to update written policies and drug testing forms and provide some additional training. CDL drivers should be aware that positive fentanyl tests would, if this proposal takes effect, mean immediate removal from driving, a pricey SAP process to follow, and months off duty. If you're prescribed pharmaceutical fentanyl for serious pain, keep those records handy for MRO verification after the positive test result. But illicit use, no excuses. It's a career ender. Also, be cognizant of laced street drugs. Fentanyl-laced drugs is an increasingly deadly problem in the U.S. If you have anything to say about this proposal, comments on the proposed rule are due by October 17th of 2025 at regulations.gov in docket number DOT-OST-2025-0049. And carriers, now's the time to start reviewing your drug policy and talk to your third-party administrators about the potential change and what it might mean for your program going forward. Assuming this proposal does move forward, it's likely to take effect in early to mid-2026. All right, that's going to wrap things up for this video. For even more in-depth information about these types of regulatory topics, be sure to check out our innovative online compliance courses for safety managers and for drivers over at trucksafeacademy.com. Also, be sure to check out eRegs, the first app-based digital version of the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Regulations, over at eregs.app. Lastly, you can access our detailed compliance articles, including one on this topic, on our website at trucksafe.com, and follow us on our various social media pages for the latest highway transportation news and analysis. Thanks for watching.